Now listen.
Back to my channel. So this is Teacher Mark and mag-uusap naman tayo sa another topic which is the types of business organization. So we will be discussing about the types of business organization. To formally start our lesson, so we have 4 types of business organization. We have sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, and your cooperative. Okay mga besh, so in a sole proprietorship business, so it is a business owned and managed by only one person. So isa lang po ang nagmamay-ari ng isang sole proprietorship. So tinatawag po ang owner ng sole proprietorship na proprietor or isang owner. So ang sole proprietorship mga besh, meron siya mga advantages. So what are these advantages mga besh? So first, there are minimal costs and requirements in the formation. And next, the owner can withdraw the assets and profits of the business anytime at his or her own discretion. So nakadepende po sa owner kung kailan niya i-withdraw ang kanyang lahat ng mga assets at mga profits anytime. Kasi siya naman po ang nagmay-ari ng negosyo. Okay, number 3, the decision is solely in the hands of the owner. Siyempre, siya yung may-ari, siya rin yung nag-manage. So, nagdedepende ang lahat ng desisyon na ginagawa niya sa business. So, nasa kanya lahat ang desisyon kung ano man ang kanyang gusto kasi siya rin po ang nagmay-ari ng negosyo. Are you still with me mga besh? Okay, kung meron po tayong mga advantages, meron din po tayong tinatawag na mga disadvantages ng isang sole proprietorship business. Okay, number 1, so we have the resources are limited as the capital is provided only by the owner. So, syempre, nag-iisa lang po ang owner, so limited po talaga ang kanyang capital. Kasi nag-iisa lang po siya. Siya lang po ang nagpo-provide ng financial or finances sa kanyang negosyo. Okay, number 2, the liability of the owner is unlimited as he or she is accountable to all creditors of the business. Okay, so when we say unlimited liability mga besh, so it involves in general partners and sole proprietors who are equally responsible for all the debt and the liabilities accrued by the business. So, sa sole proprietorship business mga besh, they are equally liable sa lahat po ng mga utang or debt and liabilities accrued by the business. Okay, next, we have the infusion of the knowledge in the management of the business is limited to one person only, which is the owner. So, hindi kayo mag-share ng knowledge. Wala kang ka-share ng knowledge about the business, about the experience, about the skills. Kasi nag-iisa ka lang na owner ng isang business. So, it is one of the disadvantages of a sole proprietorship business. Types of business organization, we have partnership. So when we say partnership, it is a business organization owned and managed by 2 or more people who agree to contribute money, property, or industry to a common fund for the purpose or earning a profit. So sa partnership naman mga besh, so dalawa po ang nagmamay-ari ng negosyo. So sila po ay nagko-contribute. Nag-share po sila ng money. Hindi lang po money, we have also property. Sa mga assets, nag-share po sila. And also industry. So when we say industry, meaning to say, yung capacity nila or talent nila sa pag-manage ng negosyo to a common fund for the purpose of earning a profit. So, syempre, one of the main purpose of the business is to earn a profit. So one of the advantages of the partnership, there are minimal costs and requirements in the formation. So syempre, hindi naman po masyadong mahal magpalakad ng mga requirements ng isang partnership. So we have a minimal cost lamang po mga besh. Okay, number 2 disadvantages, there are more funds contributed from the investment of the partners. Okay, since dalawa na po kayo ang nagmamanage ng negosyo, so meron na kayong maraming funds contributed investment by the partners. Okay, number 3, there is infusion of more knowledge, experience, and skills from 2 or more partners. So, syempre, dalawa na kayo ang manager or nagmamanage ng negosyo. So, pwede kayong mag-brainstorming about sa ikakaunlad ng inyong negosyo. So, mag-infuse kayo ng knowledge nyo about the experience, about your experience, and about your skills. Okay, number 4, there can be a division of labor between or among partners. So, di ba, sa sole proprietorship business, isa lang yung owner. So, syempre, kung isa ka lang, lahat ng mga gawain sa loob ng inyong negosyo, ikaw ang gumagawa. So, sa partnership mga besh, since na dalawa kayo sa inyong negosyo, so we have here the division of labor. So, pwede nyo ma-divide sa inyong dalawa kung ano ang mga gagawin nyo. Di ba besh, kapag isa ka lang, kung isa ka lang sa isang negosyo, syempre, ma-stress ka sa pagmamanage ng negosyo kasi isa ka lang. Pero kapag dalawa kayo mga besh, madi-divide nyo ang labor nyo. At hindi kayo mahihirapan sa gawain sa negosyo. So, kung may advantages ang partnership, meron din po siyang mga disadvantages. Okay, so the partners are liable for the action of each partner as a result of mutual agency. So, they're equally liable po ang lahat ng mga partners sa action nila sa partnership because of their mutual agency. So, syempre, liable po sila. They're all equally liable. Okay, number 2, a general partner has unlimited liability. So if the other partners are limited partners are insolvent. Okay, so when we say general partner, it is a person who joins with at least on the other person to form a business. Okay, so a general partner, he or she can be legally bind the business and is personally liable for all the business debts and obligations. Mga besh, so ano naman po ang tinatawag natin na limited partners? So a limited partner is a type of legal structure for an organization where a corporation loss will not exceed the amount invested in partnership. So in other words, investors and owners' private assets are not at risk. Okay, so mga besh, bibigyan ko kayo ng example. So example, ikaw si general partner. Unlimited liability ka sa partnership. And then ako naman si limited partners. So sa general partner, just in case na ma-dissolve or mabankrupt ang iyong negosyo kasi unlimited liability ka, so you are liable sa lahat ng debts, utang, or utang, debts, liabilities acquired or accrued by the business. So lahat po ng mga acquired na mga utang, you are equally liable. Liable ako sa lahat. So while sa limited partnership, it is only extent sa kanyang investment. So meaning to say, kung magkano lang yung ang kanyang ininvest, yun lang po ang kukunin. So kung nag-exceed po ang debts and obligation of the business sa kanyang investment, so hindi po kukunin ang kanyang assets. Because, ang sabi ko nga kanina, investors and owners or private assets are not at risk. Pero, kung ikaw ay isang unlimited liability at kapag na-dissolve ang negosyo at kulang pa ang pangbayad sa mga utang ng inyong business, pwedeng kunin ang iyong mga personal assets. So yan po ang kaibahan ng limited liability partner at saka unlimited liability partner. So next advantages of partnership, disagreement between or among partners can lead to the withdrawal of one or more partners. So, sa partnership po, para lang po yung mag-asawa. So, kung minsan merong hindi pagkakaintindihan, so sa hindi pagkakaintindihan, minsan nagkakahiwalay, di ba? So, ganyan din po sa partnership. If may mga disagreement po na nag-occur, may tendency po talaga na mag-withdraw ang iyong partner. Okay, number 4, advantages of partnership, the death, kamatayan, retirement, nag-retire, withdrawal, or incapacity, meaning to say, may nangyari sa kanya na hindi na siya makapagtrabaho, hindi na siya makapag-contribute sa partnership. A partner results in the dissolution of partnership. Dissolution, meaning to say, mawawala ang partnership nyo. Siyempre, kung mamamatay ang partner mo, wala ka ng partner, hindi na kayo matatawag na partnership. So, ang nagmamay-ari pala ng partnership ay tinatawag na partners. Okay, so the death, retirement, withdrawal, or incapacity of a partner results in the dissolution of the partnership. Okay, so next type of business organization, so we have corporation. So a corporation is a form of business organization managed by an elected board of directors. So the investors are called stockholders and the unit of ownership is called share of stock. So guys, mga besh, so when we say a board of directors, it is an elected group of individuals that represent the holders. Okay, the board of directors is the governing body that typically meets at regular intervals to set policies for corporate management and oversights. So, ang shareholder naman mga besh is a stockholder or shareholder is an individual or institution that legally owns one or more shares of stock in a public or private institutions. So shareholders may refer to as a member of a corporation. Okay, so on the other hand, when we say share of stock, it is a unit of stock. So next mga besh, so one of the advantages of corporation, the stockholders only have limited liability as their liability extends only up to the amount of their capital investment. So uulitin ko class kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng isang limited liability. So kanina na-mention ko po na it is a type of legal structure for an organization where a corporate loss will not exceed the amount invested in a partnership. So in other words, investors and owners, private assets are not at risks. So sa limited liability, kanina ko po mention ko po kanina na kapag na-dissolve or na-bankrupt po ang business, ang limited liability is only up to the amount of their capital investment. So meaning to say, kung magkano lang po ang kanyang investment, yun lang po ang kukunin. So example, ang business kulang ang kanilang pambayad sa lahat ng kautangan ng business. So kay kulang, ang limited partner ay kukunin lamang po sa kanyang investment. So ang kanyang mga personal assets is not at risk. So ganun lamang po ang advantages ng isang corporation. Okay, number 2 advantages. A corporation has a continuous existence and its life is indefinite. So, anong indefinite? Walang katiyakan. So, walang katiyakan po. May continuous life ang corporation po, pero wala po siyang katiyakan. Hanggang kailan ba mag-i-exist ang corporation? Okay, number 3, management of the corporation is vested upon its board of directors. So, syempre, ang board of directors, sila po ang gumagawa ng mga policies at nag-oversight sa isang corporation. Because sila po ang mga top level management ng isang corporation, the board of directors. Okay, so number 4, advantages of corporation. There is more infusion of funds from the stockholders or investors. So, syempre, open po ang corporation for investment sa mga investors. And also, marami po silang funds kasi a corporation consists of 10 to 15 owners, di ba? So, marami po siyang mga funds or maraming nag-finance sa isang corporation. So, open pa po sila sa mga investors ang corporation. So, kung may mga advantages po ang corporation, meron din po siya mga disadvantages. So, a corporation entails many requirements and is more costly than a partnership. So, syempre, marami po talagang requirements na ipinapasa ang isang corporation. So, saan po tayo nagpaparegister ng isang corporation? So, sa SEC po tayo magpaparegisters or the Securities and Exchange Commission. So, sa sole proprietorship, doon po tayo nagpaparegister sa Department of Trade and Industry or DTI. Pero kung sa partnership naman po, doon po tayo sa may DTI. Kung 5,000 below po ang iyong capital, so doon po kayo sa DTI. Pero kung 5,000 up to 10,000 po ang inyong capital, so doon po tayo magparegister sa Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay, number 2, disadvantages is shareholders have little or no participation in the management of the corporation. So, syempre, ang nag-oversee po sa lahat ng nagmamanage ng negosyo is ang board of directors. So, sila rin po ang nagbibigay ng mga policies about the corporation. Okay, number 3, distribution of net income depends upon the declaration of dividends by the board of directors. Okay, so distribution of income, syempre, nakadepende po yan sa performance ng isang corporation. So, ang nagdi-declare po ng dividends ay ang board of directors. Ang dividends, yan po yung kita ng inyong investment sa isang corporation. Tinatawag po siya na dividends. Okay, so mga besh, kaya pa po ba? Okay, so next we have cooperatives, another type of business organization. So under section of the Republic Act 6938, a cooperative is duly registered association of persons with common band of interest who have voluntarily joined together to achieve a lawful common social or economic end, making equitable contributions to the capital required and accepting a fair share of the risks and benefits of the undertaking in accordance with universally accepted cooperative principles. One of the advantages of the cooperative, so the prices of products offered to consumers are lower due to direct purchases of cooperative members from producers or manufacturers. Okay, syempre, lower lang po ang prices kasi po ang mga consumer din po nila ay ang kanilang mga members. So cooperatives are managed by the members themselves. So thus, saving on the management costs which leads to lower prices of products, ensuring to the benefits of the consumer. So, syempre, ang members, siya rin po ang mga nagmamanage sa kanila, sa cooperative. So, elected member, siya po ang nagmamanage sa isang cooperative. So, nakakasave po sila sa management costs. So, now, we have here the disadvantages of a cooperative. So, there is a limited capital due to underprivileged members. So, syempre, hindi mo naman po, minsan po, konti lang po yung nag-i-invest sa cooperative na mga mayayaman. So, minsan, mga magsasaka, mga middle class, ganun po. Okay, number 2, the cooperative is strictly for members only and shares cannot be transferred to non-members. Okay, last but not the least, so we have lack of efficient management and is managed only by its members. So, syempre, members lamang po ang nagmamanage ng isang cooperative. So, lack of efficient management skills. So, nakadepende po talaga sa member sa pagmamanage ng isa, ang pag-unlad ng isang cooperative. Nakadepende po siya sa members. Kasi sila rin po yung nagmamanage ng isang cooperative. So, yan po ang mga disadvantages of a cooperative. Okay, so again, what are the 4 types of business organization? Okay, so we have number 1, we have sole proprietorship business. Number 2, partnership. Number 3, corporation. And last but not the least, we have the cooperative. Okay, so mga besh, thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Mag-comment lang po sa aking comment box. And don't forget to like and share my videos. Bye mga besh!